Several days have passed since I left that horrible tower. The pollen is no more, and I know in my heart the detective and Prince Ross have saved us all. But just as I thought the debacle was over, my sleep has suddenly been plagued with nightmares. Every night I see my dearest friend in danger, and a young girl's voice urges me to find him. I do not know what the dream may lead to, but for Kai, I must go. I can only hope I will be as strong and brave as the detective.
Hide in here and don't make a sound. I'll come back for you as soon as I can.
Please, someone! Help us! Help us!
Thank you for freeing me, miss. I must have accidentally triggered a magical trap. Unfortunately, there is still the matter of these chains. If you would be so kind. Oh, thank you for freeing me, miss. Unfortunately, At last. Thank you, miss. My name is Gwyn. I am a prince from a faraway country. I do not know what kind of place this is, but it is crawling with enchanted traps. We must find a way out. I've seen this girl before. While I was traveling with my mother, I began to have a recurring dream, and this child was asking for my help. That's why I'm here. She did not seem this small when she came to my dreams. What could she need of me? Regardless, it is my duty as prince to protect those in need. I will stay here and guard her. I've seen this girl before, while I was traveling. Those beasts must be the creation of some evil power. But there's no need to worry. That eagle is my mother's familiar. She's always been a little overprotective. To be honest, this is the first time I've traveled outside my kingdom. I wished to understand the world beyond our country. As heir to the throne, there is much for me to learn. Those beasts must be the creation of some evil.
I have to do all of them? Son of a bitch.
To be honest, this is the first.
A wicked witch has sworn revenge on Flora. She sets traps everywhere, hoping to catch her. We must be careful. The last two princesses have gone. Floralia has fallen. The goddess is vulnerable. Such news the wind carries! The Flora goddess is weak. She cannot hold to her form. The natural balance is in danger! The last two princesses have gone. Floralia.
The winged creature took her to that cliff. We must follow after them. We'll need to find a hook. The winged creature took her to that... Now, let's go after that beast. How on earth did we manage to lose sight of a winged monkey? Wait, there's something in the bushes.
Christ, you're annoying.
Gerta, thank goodness I found you. There's no time to explain. This girl, Thumbelina, she fell victim to the same curse I did, and her memory is all but lost. We must break this curse, and fast. You are the golden child. Only you can help her. Perhaps the way to break the spell your friend mentioned is beyond this door. There must be a passageway on the other side of the water. We should follow that monkey. Are you truly the golden child? Then it was you who saved me all those years ago. I am Snow White's son. I owe my life to you. It is my honor to provide you with any aid you require. There must be a device that will open the passageway. Do you wish to explore the area? Then I will protect you. I will be by your side to protect you. Do you wish to explore the area?
Shut up.
The power of a goddess is never absolute, for it rises and falls in accordance to the faith she has bestowed. Such a decline befell Flora, the nature goddess, forcing her to revert to a child's form. Weakened, Flora came across a wicked witch, whose curse shrunk the goddess to fit in her wizened palm. The witch named her Thumbelina, intent on keeping her captive. Flora managed to escape, but in her vulnerable state, many more perils faced her. Powerless and lost, she was forced into marriage to a mole, but was saved by a kind swallow in the nick of time. Flora was taken to a floral fairyland, where the fairy prince released her from the curse and allowed her to recuperate within his lands. Soon, Flora and the prince fell in love. The prince proposed, but Flora could only refuse, knowing her duty lay elsewhere. Though broken-hearted, the prince gave his blessing and welcomed her to visit his lands whenever the need arose.
I can feel the strong presence of an evil aura here. This must be the core of the curses. I can feel the strong presence. I can feel the strong...
Okay.
I can feel the strong... Don't worry about me. I'll only get in the way. I know you'll figure out a way to break the curse. I trust you. Don't worry about me.
This again.
I knew you could do it! Thank you. I should tell you the whole story. Thumbelina is actually Flora, the goddess of flowers, and the guardian of nature's balance. I'm not sure what happened, but she must have been terribly weak to fall victim to this curse. We need to send her back to her home to recuperate. Our world needs her protection. Thumbelina is the goddess Flora. We must bring her home before it's too late. Nature must have balance. The goddess must be restored to her home. Thumbelina's curse is broken, but now she's trapped! Go. I'll take care of those monkeys. No harm will come to Thumbelina. Thumbelina's curse is broken! Go. I'll take care of...
Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Dorothy. One day, her house was swept up by a mysterious tornado that carried her to a magical land of fairies and flowers. Dorothy learned of a goddess residing among the fairies. Hoping she could show her the way home, Dorothy set off on a journey to the core of the fairyland, Rosaria, joined by the others she befriended. Among her companions was a scarecrow who confessed his desire for a brain, a tin man who proclaimed his wish for a heart, and a cowardly lion who wished for courage. They overcame many obstacles and perils along the way, only to have their hopes dashed when the goddess confessed she was unable to grant all of their wishes. Instead, the goddess gave the scarecrow, tin man, and lion tokens of her esteem, for their journey had made it evident they possessed the traits they so desired already. And with a click of her shoes, Dorothy was whisked safely back home. The goddess resumed her post, maintaining the balance for nature. For certainly, there was no place like home.
We must hurry. There's not a moment to lose. Ice won't be enough to destroy the vines. Perhaps if we could combine extreme heat and cold together. We will do this together. I have her. We need to get her home quickly. Hurry, there's no time to lose.
Run all you want, little mice. You will never leave this place. Never!
My memory has been restored, as well as a modicum of my power. Thank you for answering my call. You have all my deepest gratitude, and I am glad the journey has seen you likewise rewarded. I must stay in Rosaria to replenish my powers before I can return. But I will rest easy, knowing the three of you will be there in my stead.
Our time in Floralia has finally drawn to an end. Kai is eager to return to his studies. Although I think he is very wise already, he is anxious to be able to use his knowledge to protect those important to him. Gwen tells me he has discovered more than he hoped for, and found someone he thought lost to him. He has invited me to visit the castle, under much friendlier circumstances. As for me, I feel as though I've lived more in the past few days than I ever have before. I've met so many new friends, and I am much more confident in using my powers. I am not sure what the goddess meant of the rewards we have received, but what greater reward could there be than saving the world? I hope one day the three of us will have another adventure together. Until then, it is time to go home.
Alright, that's it for the extra story. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to use the sword artifact at the end of the game, so hold on.